Okay, a very good morning children. Children, in the previous class we discussed everything about polynomial. Okay, what is polynomial, what is standard form of a polynomial, then your degree of a polynomial, different types of polynomial like your linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial, your biquadratic or quartic polynomial, then is your constant polynomial, etc. We have discussed everything in detail. Now let us discuss the different operations. Okay, division, particularly division, because addition, subtraction, multiplication of polynomial or algebraic expressions already we have read in class 6 and 7 respectively. Okay, so now let us see how two polynomials are divided or two algebraic expressions are divided. Division. Okay, division of polynomials, let us discuss. There are two methods, children. In order to divide one polynomial by another, there are two methods. One is your factor method, the other is your long division method. So let me discuss what is factor method of dividing one polynomial by another. Okay. Now in order to understand what is factor method, let me give you one example. See, let us consider this polynomial. This is clearly what polynomial? It is a quadratic polynomial because look at the highest power of x is 2, degree is 2. But here look at the divisor. This is degree is 1. It is a linear polynomial. Now if one polynomial is quadratic and the other linear, then only it is possible to divide them by your factor method. What I mean to say, that factor method is used to divide only quadratic polynomial by linear polynomial. We cannot divide any other polynomial, I mean more than degree 2. That means cubic polynomial or by quadratic polynomial, by linear polynomial or quadratic polynomial using this particular method, that is factor method. So factor method is used only to divide a quadratic polynomial by a linear polynomial. That means a quadratic polynomial can be divided by a linear polynomial using factor method. Okay. So what is this method? Let us see. In this method, first we have to write, suppose we want to divide this quadratic, look at this is a quadratic polynomial. Yes. And this is a linear polynomial. Okay. Now in order to divide these two, we will use which method? Your factor method. No, that does not mean they cannot be divided by long division. They can also be divided by long division. We will discuss it separately. Okay, in another period. See. So you keep it in mind that factor method is only used to factorize to divide a quadratic polynomial by a linear polynomial. Okay. Now let us see how it is done. Now the first step is you write it in fraction form. You see. Now I am writing in fraction form. It is x plus 2. Okay. Now see, after writing in fraction form, children, let us go back to algebraic expression. See, in algebraic identity, while discussing factorization of algebraic expression, I had told you one method, that is splitting the middle term method. Okay, splitting middle term factorization method. And there I have told you one thing I have remembered, that to apply splitting middle term method, we should see that the highest power, the algebraic expression or the polynomial which we want to factorize, its highest power, I mean the highest power of the variable must be 2. Then only it is possible to split the middle. You see, look at the highest power of x is 2 here, in this polynomial or in this algebraic expression. So that is why we can split it by splitting the middle term factorization method. But had it been 3, suppose x to the power 3 it would be. Suppose it would have been x to the power 3x cube. Then we cannot factorize this one by splitting the middle term. Okay. So now see what will be my next step. So splitting the middle term you already know. You in algebraic identity, look at what is the middle term. It is by, what is the constant here? 1. You see, I am discussing once again. The constant term is 1. Coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant is 6. Their product will be 6. Take the product. I have told you to take the coefficient of x square and the constant and find the product. It is 6. And what is the middle term? The middle term is your 5. Now you have to think of two numbers from table, multiplication table. You have to think of two numbers whose product will be equal to 6 and whose sum will be equal to 5. The answer is clearly 3 and 2. See. The two numbers should be 3 and 2 because 3 into 2 is 6 and 3 plus 2 is 5. Look at which is the middle term. 3 plus 2 equal to 5, the middle term, and 3 into 2 equal to 6, which is the product of the coefficient of x square and the constant term. Okay. So that means this 5 will be broken as 3 plus 2. Now let us break middle term. So x square plus 3 plus 2 into x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. Now you omit the bracket. Just what we have done in algebraic identity while factorizing algebraic expression by splitting the middle term, that we are going to do here. Okay. So now you omit the bracket. It will be x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 divided by x plus 2. This will be kept constant. This denominator will be kept constant. Okay. Now this will be equal to, you see, this, then you take common out of these two. Out of these two, x will be taken common. It will be x plus 3. Here 2 will be taken common, x plus 3. Then whole divided by x plus 2. Now see, x plus 3 is multiplied by x and the same binomial x plus 3 is multiplied by 2. So x plus 3 will be taken now common, take common x plus 3. So what will be left here? Here it will be x, and what will be left here? It will be 2. So it will be x plus 3 and x plus 2. That means these two linear factors, see, the product of these two linear factors will be equal to this trinomial or quadratic polynomial. Okay. So these two are the linear factors. These two are the linear factors of this what? Your quadratic polynomial. Okay. Now divide by x plus 2. Now see, x plus 2 cancel. So what will be the answer? You see, this will be the quotient x plus 3. So what you did, children, in factor method? In factor method, the numerator or the dividend, it should be a quadratic polynomial. Once again I am discussing, please try to understand. Okay. In factor method, if you want to divide one polynomial by another, I said the numerator should be a quadratic polynomial. Yes, it is clearly a quadratic polynomial. Then how to divide this one by this? First you factorize these quadratic polynomials using splitting the middle term method, what we had read in algebraic identity and I too discussed here. Okay. So first you find the factorization of this algebraic expression of polynomial. See, quadratic polynomial, the factorization will be x plus 3 into x plus 2. That means if you multiply x plus 3 and x plus 2, you will definitely get this quadratic polynomial, that is x square plus 5x plus 6. Now the denominator will be kept constant and this factor and this factor will be cancelled. So what will be left? X plus 3. Now this will be the quotient or the answer. Okay. So this is the method of dividing what? A quadratic polynomial by a linear polynomial using your factor method. Let me discuss one more example so that you can understand better. Okay. Let me take another example. Suppose we are given a polynomial, say x square minus 9x plus 20, you see, divided by x plus 5. See. Okay. Let us see. Suppose we want to look at, again, this is a quadratic polynomial and this is a linear polynomial. Now to divide this polynomial by this using factor method, first what will we do? We will write in your fraction form. Okay, let me write in fraction form x plus 5. Now see, this is the middle term 9, you break it. 20, here it is 1. 20 into 1 is 20 and the middle term is 9. So we have to find two numbers, 5 and 4. 5 into 4 is 20, 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 will be splitted, x square minus 5 plus 4 into x plus 20. Splitting the middle term method, divided by x plus 5. Now you omit the bracket. So it is x square minus 5x minus 4x plus 20 divided by x plus 5. Okay. Now take common. Let this be x minus 5. Let this polynomial be a linear polynomial be x minus 5. Okay. So then you take common x out of these two terms. X will be taken common. It is x minus 5 minus 4. It will be taken common. It will be x minus 5 divided by x minus your 5. Now x minus 5 will again be taken common because x minus 5 is multiplied by x and the same binomial x minus 5 is multiplied by 4. So we can take common x minus 5. Let us take common x minus 5. So what will be left here? Here it is x, here it is minus 4. X minus 4 divided by x minus 5. Now see, these and these are cancelled. So what will be the quotient? It is x minus 4. That means if you divide this quadratic polynomial by this linear polynomial, the quotient will be your x minus 4. This method which I discussed now, this is nothing but your factor method. Okay, children, I hope you understood how to divide a quadratic polynomial by a linear polynomial using factor method. Here we have to use the concept of splitting middle term, and one thing we must remember, that this polynomial or the polynomial to be divided, it must be a what polynomial? It must be a it must be a quadratic polynomial. Let me discuss another example. Suppose you are given. So in the next class we will discuss the log division, which is the last method of dividing one polynomial by another. Okay. Now see children, suppose you are given an expression like this, a polynomial x to the power 4 plus 3x square minus 10, you see, divided by x square plus 5. Look at. Suppose you are given this question, divide this polynomial by this polynomial. Look at. This is a 1 degree polynomial. It is a 4th degree, quartic polynomial. And the divisor is a what? It is a quadratic polynomial because degree is 2 here. Here degree is 4. You can ask me, sir, now only you said that the polynomial to be divided, it must be a what polynomial? It must be a quadratic polynomial. But it is not a quadratic polynomial. It is a quartic or biquadratic polynomial. So how it is possible? Okay. So first what we have to do, as this polynomial to be divided is not a quadratic polynomial. First we have to bring it, or we have to reduce it into quadratic polynomial. First we have to reduce this polynomial, which is quartic or biquadratic, into quadratic. We have to make it quadratic. Then how can we make it quadratic? Let us see. To make it quadratic, you see, this x to the power 4 can be written as square of x. Let this be 3x square minus 10 divided by x square plus 5. Okay. Now see children, if this x square, whole square of x square, if this x square is taken some variable, suppose x square equal to y, let us take x square equal to y. But what we are doing, we are reducing it, this quartic polynomial into quadratic. How that is done, that I am discussing. So x to the power 4 means square of x square. Now x square you take y. So what will happen? This algebraic expression or this polynomial will become y square plus 3y minus 10, and this will become y plus 5. You see. Now look at this polynomial. This quartic polynomial has been reduced into a quadratic polynomial. Of course, variable has been changed in variable y. Here it was given in variable x. Okay. Now, this is a quadratic polynomial and this is a linear polynomial. We can easily divide these two by using factor method. Let us divide. Now it is y square. See, 10 into 1, 10. What is the middle term? 3. So 5 into 2, 10. 5 minus 2 is 3. So y square plus 5 minus 2 into y minus 10 divided by y plus 5. Okay. Now this will be, now omit the bracket, y square plus 5y minus 2y minus 10 divided by y plus 5. Okay. Now take common out of, you see, out of these two, y will be taken common. So what will be left? If y is taken common, y plus 5, then you take minus 2 common. It will be again y plus 5 divided by your y plus 5. Okay. Now y plus 5 will be again taken common because it is multiplied by y and minus 2. So if you take y plus 5 common, what you will get? You will get y minus 2 divided by y plus 5. Now see. Now y plus 5 and y plus 5, these two factors will be cancelled. Okay. Because the same factor has been multiplied and divided. So it will be cancelled. So what is left? It is y minus 2. It is y minus 2. But the original polynomial, it was given in what? Variable x. But we got the answer in terms of y. And y equal, how much you are taken? Assumed. You are assumed y equal to x square. So in place of y, you take, write down x square minus 2. So this will be the answer. Or this will be the quotient. See. So in this particular problem, the dividend or the polynomial to be divided, it was not a quadratic one. It was a quartic one or biquadratic one. So in order to divide the 2 by factor method, first we have to reduce this polynomial into quadratic, and how the reduction is done I discussed here. Okay. So children, this is all about everything I discussed in detail, how one quadratic polynomial is divided by a linear polynomial using factor method. I hope you understood. We will discuss the other method, that is long division. It is a very important method, because you see, factor method is only applicable to divide a quadratic polynomial by a linear polynomial. But long division method, using long division method, we can factorize, we can divide any polynomial by any degree polynomial. Any degree polynomial can be divided by any degree polynomial using what? Your long division method. But this particular method, factor method, is restricted only to the division of what? It is restricted to the division of a quadratic polynomial by a linear polynomial. So what is long division method of dividing one polynomial by another? We will discuss it later in another class. Then the last thing left is your division algorithm. Then we will discuss some problems, so that the chapter will come to an end. Okay, I hope you understood, children. We will again meet in the next class. Thank you.